What's up, guys? Today we're talking about Resident Evil 4. And of course, I can't show you any footage of me playing it because there's an embargo and they could hit me with a copyright. So you either take my word for this or you don't. But the game is unplayable. I'm walking along and the graphics are great. So I'm walking down this path and I want to look to my right. But to look to my right 90 degrees, I have to pick my mouse up and swipe it across my entire mouse pad like 10 times to get my tune, Leon, to turn 90 degrees right so that I can look at the landscape that they obviously spent a lot of time on. I guess when I did go in the first little house, the firewood looked, yeah, it didn't really look real. But other than that, everything looked good. Nothing's gonna look perfect, but man, I need to be able to control the mouse. So I went into the settings and there's no setting to adjust mouse sensitivity. There's none. There is a setting to adjust mouse speed. So I crank that up a few notches at a time, thinking that a few notches is going to do it. It doesn't. I end up having to turn it up all the way. And what that did is instead of having to pick my mouse up and swipe it across the entire mouse pad 10 times, I had to swipe it across the entire mouse pad only 5 times. I had to do the same thing for the setting that controls camera speed when you are shooting with the gun or aiming with the gun. So the bad guys come out and you're picking your mouse up and swiping it across your entire mouse pad. Yeah, the game is obviously a horrible console port. They didn't spend a second making this game for PC players. The PC, it comes with a mouse and keyboard. It don't come with a controller. I know some people are controller Bible people, but I don't even own one because I don't play with a controller because I'm a PC gamer and it's all hail the mouse and keyboard. That's what I use. You want to use a controller, you do that. I don't know why you would buy a PC if you want to use a controller, but you can do that. I'm gonna say also that blocking with a knife happens in this game, and that's the stupidest thing ever. I had a lot of training with hand-to-hand disarming weapons, and I had knife fighting training as well. There is no time in real life when you would block with a knife. Even if I had a knife and another person had a knife and we were in a knife fight, there is no time when I would block with my knife. It's just retarded. Blocking hatchets and stuff with knives, that would never happen. So whoever thought of this, whoever choreographed this stuff, I mean, they must have just picked some person off of the street and said, hey, how do you think we should block stuff? Well, you should definitely block it with your knife. Yeah, that's realistic. That's complete and utter fantasy. And it looks so stupid when he picks that knife up and has a handle in one hand and he puts his hand on the tip of his blade, so he's got it two-handed, blocking this hatchet, this overhand hatchet. I mean, did Leon get any training? He was a police officer, right? It just looks ridiculous. But anyway, that's Resident Evil 4 for you. I bought it, unfortunately, on Green Man Gaming. Saved $10, but I can't return